Morning folks, it's Sanderson Trail Report from here at Saddle Junction. That's about PCT mile 179. Slight change of scenery today, and it's Wednesday the 12th of March 2025, just after 9 o'clock. See my tracks there coming up Devil's Slide Trail, and keep this fairly brief. And PCT going northbound right there behind me. So we had a minor storm yesterday, a couple of inches of fresh powder here at this elevation, which hasn't, as you can see, not quite covered up tracks, and dusted down to about 6,500 feet. And we had about 0.3 of an inch of rain in Idlewild, about 5 or 6 inches of snow at the highest peaks, Sanderson Peak. Not going to dwell too much on that because things are going to change dramatically. Absolutely gorgeous morning up here, as you can see. But storm is coming in mostly tomorrow. Annabelle taking it easy there in the snow. And so Thursday the 13th and Friday the 14th, we have about, in the high country at the highest peaks, an estimated, the forecasts I trust, about 20 inches of snow. That's about 50 centimeters, and as low as Idlewild about 10 inches, so about 25 centimeters, mostly on Thursday the 13th, and then with a brief sort of second wave on the afternoon of Friday 14th. That sounds like a pretty daunting number. On the plus side, it's basically very similar to what we got last week between the 5th and the 7th. Very similar numbers. On the plus side, from Saturday the 15th onwards, it looks like we have a major break in the weather and an extended melting period. Temperatures go to near average, maybe even above average or above seasonal for March. For what looks like basically most of the second half of March. To give you an idea of how quickly things can melt, we had 14 inches, so over 30 centimeters in Idlewild as of the 7th of February, the 7th of March. And then by about the 10th, it had almost entirely melted. I was on the PCT miles 151 to 160 area on Monday the 10th, 2 days ago, which had probably about 5 or 6 inches of snow from the storm the previous week, and within 3 or 4 days it had basically entirely melted. The trail was essentially entirely clear, a few minor patches of icy snow here and there, at least through to about 165. So although we've had a lot of snow in the first half of March, it's also a time of year when it can really melt pretty quickly. So I won't go too much into details at the moment. I post-holed pretty straightforward coming up Devil's Slide this morning. It's pretty shallow, and what's underneath is, you can see my tracks there, is pretty firm. I didn't use spikes. As of obviously tomorrow, it'll be snowshoe conditions probably, but again, that may only be for a handful of days, at least at PCT elevations above 8,000 or 9,000. It could be snowshoes for a while, but we will see what the storm brings. And in the meantime, I'll be reporting steadily over the course of the next couple of days, and probably another video on probably Saturday the 15th. In the interim, safe hiking, everyone.